Welcome back to Basement Backgammon. We're here with problem 43, Bill Robertie's 501 Essential Backgammon Problem Series. In this particular problem, we're being asked to play what seems like a pretty good number for red, being asked to play a 3-2. You can see there hasn't been much game development at all. There's no points made. Both red and white have an extra point on their 8 points, an extra checker. We've split the backmen here 24-22. And white has played a 6-4 by running off to the 14 point. So question is, what do we play with the 3-2? The 2 is obvious, right? Everyone knows that the 2 is going to hit over here. The real question is, what do you do with the 3? Let's give you 10 seconds to decide. Pause the video if you need more time. All right, and we're back. So Robertie, of course, says hit with the 2. That seems kind of obvious. The 3, Robertie plays 24-21. Now, there were other choices. Let's hear why Robertie chose that particular one. Obviously, red will hit with the deuce. Then he needs to consider the best 3. The choices are 13-10. That's down here. 24-21. 11-8, meaning hitting and then safetying on the 8 with this checker, is safe but much too passive. I just want to make a little note here that Robertie, interestingly, did not choose 8-5 with the 3, slotting the 5 point. He didn't even consider this, didn't even put it in his list of possible 3s, even though it's clearly a possibility. In fact, that's what I thought he was going to go for, but he didn't even put it in the list. So for whatever reason, that seems to be too aggressive of a move. So you have the choice of playing 13-10 down or 24-21. Okay, editor's note over. Here's Robertie again. Quote, don't strip the midpoint too quickly, end quote, is a good rule to follow in the opening. Keeping a third checker on the midpoint enables you to hit runners that your opponent may send into your outer board without breaking your midpoint in the process. Eventually, of course, you'll have to play that third checker, but there's no need to rush. Black should play 24-21 with this 3. So what is Robertie saying here? Well, what he's saying is the cardinal rule of don't strip the midpoint too quickly. The midpoint is important because when we're running, we need something to sort of trebuchet ourselves, to anchor ourselves and be able to swing around. And this is a good place to do it because we already have an anchor there. So stripping this anchor too quickly leaves our runners in the back vulnerable and makes it tougher for them to come around, much tougher to come around. Plus, if you have, like Robertie said, the extra checker here, you still have ammunition to hit all of this outfield, all the runners in the outfield. Keep in mind that white's going to have 2 to take out once he comes off the bar. You'll have an extra checker as ammunition without having to break that midpoint. So don't rush it. Move your back checkers. Start moving them into the outfield. See if you can land them on the midpoint, and then you'll have even more ammunition to come down. Let's hear what XG has to say about it in just a second. And we're back with our XG analysis of problem 43. Black to play a 3-2. Robertie's play was to hit with the 2, obviously from 13-11, and play 24-20. Let's see what XG has to say about it. This is cash game play in XG++. And XG agrees with Robertie. In fact, I've done all variations of match planes the same. In this particular case, by the way, player 2 is a 152 pip count. We're at 160. We're 8 behind in the pip count, so hitting is even more imperative. There's really nothing else to do with the 2. And let's see what the tables have to say. Bringing 2 down, stripping the midpoint, is not that bad of a blunder, but it is a 2.2% error. You're losing 2.2% equity. So definitely the preferred play is what Robertie said for the reasons we discussed. Thanks for watching this video series. Please like and subscribe, and comment if you'd like on the videos. I'd love to see your comments. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of new videos as I upload them. And keep watching, keep subscribing. 1 a day until we're done. Thanks a lot.